Raider Nation, what's up? What's up? Q Ski, what's happening, my brother?
What's up, Mighty Thor? What's up, Raider Nation? All is good.
Man, just just getting closer and closer to the draft. Q, getting closer and closer to the draft, man.
Yeah, we can
Hey,
see change.
you know, it's football season, bro. It's a yearly thing, man, and this is one of them things that is gonna get us excited for this year to start. Um,
Most deaf.
so I'm ready. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm trying to sit outside tonight, making sure hopefully the Wi-Fi connection is okay. I got some kind of weird shadow on me, but that's okay. Whatever. Um,
Oh, it's all
anyway,
good.
so getting into the draft, Q. Getting into the draft, man. I know we talked about the draft. That's really what there is to talk about right now, anyway. Um, which direction do you want to go? So you see, I put on there, just get the damn pick right, please. Um, not tripping. I mean, I want to go defense, 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 offensive line, defense, 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 defense. Um, if for some reason, if for some reason, the quarterback, I don't know which one would fall.
Young,
I'm guessing
Stroud.
CJ Stroud. I'm guessing CJ Stroud. If for some reason he would fall to five, they're talking about we might try to trade up to five. I don't know if I like that, bro. I don't. But if CJ Stroud becomes a monster, then you love it, right?
Yeah,
Hindsight's
right, for
2020,
sure.
right, Q?
For sure. For sure.
Um,
Um,
hindsight's 2020.
I'm just hoping the top two
Suave,
quarterbacks go 1-2.
what's happening? What's up?
I'm just thinking the top two quarterbacks going to go 1-2, man. That's what I'm thinking. I
One,
definitely
two,
don't
yeah.
think they'll get past 3 and 4. Not those two.
Right,
Um,
right, right. Not those
you
two,
know,
right. So then
definitely
you're
going to be
you're
interesting.
talking, yeah, definitely, definitely. Then you're talking Anthony Richardson or Will Levis or Hendon Hooker, and I'm just not okay with that. I'm just not.
No,
But
not a
again, hindsight's 2020. D Menace in the building. What's happening, my brother? Um, what's good, man? What's good? And GQ and the homeboy Brandon Dawkins should be on the way. That they should be here any minute. Homeboy out here, little conference or whatever. So he was gonna come kick it. GQ went and swooped him up real quick. Um, so they'll be out here to talk about it. I'm just thinking, bro. I'm just thinking, man. Stay pat. You know what's funny though is because I've been looking at all these different mock drafts, right? I've been looking. I think the one I put up for the little whatever for the little logo for this episode has us taking Christian Gonzalez, the cornerback, right?
yeah.
I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I don't know if I really want to go. I'm kind of hurt from the medical miracle guys still. Um, um, who else? Michael Huff, maybe. I
Michael
don't
Huff
know.
is okay, though.
He was okay. He was just yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, he was okay. I
He's
mean,
top,
he
top
was
5,
second
top 7, number
in the
7 pick. I
league.
mean, you definitely want a difference maker, somebody that's gonna be a Pro Bowler at least. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's the idea.
right. If you're
I
just
just
gonna
been
be
so
an okay
scarred.
starter, Q,
I just
you
been
can't
so
get
scarred with the picks being just total crap. Like they
right.
not even on the team by year 3 and 4.
Right,
So I want
exactly.
you to be able to come in and contribute. That's just
Yeah, right,
be a bona fide
exactly,
NFL starter, man.
exactly, exactly. So I don't know, man. This the last mock draft I looked at had us taking Christian Gonzalez, and it had Jalen Carter going next, right? I'm ready to gamble on Jalen Carter. I'm ready to gamble on Jalen Carter, bro. Um, yeah, almost everyone has it going. CJ and Bryce and Bryce Young, boom boom, right?
Right.
Uh, so, but there's a few now that I've seen where they're like, oh yeah, well now it's probably gonna CJ CJ Stroud's probably gonna fall, and Bryce Young is gonna go one, and then he's gonna get passed on, and he might drop to 5, and the Raiders are gonna move up. Yeah, oh man.
Yeah.
I just want to say, Pat, man, we got 12 picks. We got 12 picks. Shanada, what's happening? Shanada's in the building. Um, we got 12 picks. I think we're tied with, I want to say, Houston for the most picks in the draft, right? How do we keep saying how you build your team? How you build your championship teams? How do you build your playoff contending for Super Bowl teams is through the draft.
Period.
So if you trade up, you're probably giving up a pick. So I was watching someone else's YouTube earlier today, and there was people in the comments, not necessarily the person, because the person I was watching wanted to go with Christian Gonzalez. He did. He wanted to go with Christian, like Sam Pat at 7, go there, probably go O line or something in the second round, and then go back defense. I love that look myself, but and then there's the other corner. What's his name? Devin Witherspoon.
Yeah, out of
Right?
Illinois.
Yeah. So hey, either whichever one you think, right? But they
Right.
should both be quality, really good Pro Bowl type dudes.
Right.
So yeah, just whichever one really floats your boat. That you had the best interview with, and just, that you think fits the system and all that stuff. So that I just assume with 12 picks, stay pat. I'm also not mad at trading back. Now I did see one mock draft have us take Paris Johnson, the offensive lineman.
Okay.
Now I don't know if I'm too mad at that. There's another offensive lineman, Skorliski. I don't know how you say his name. He got on them crazy SKO names.
Oh yeah, Skoronski or something. Yeah, that's all right.
Skorosky. So yeah. So him or Paris Johnson Jr. Right. So those are going to be probably the two highest taken offensive linemen right there. Do I necessarily want to? I mean, we have memories of what's his name that what was his name again? God, I'm so bad with names, man.
What position?
The offensive lineman we took, who was
Robert Gallery.
Robert Gallery.
Yeah, number 4 overall.
Number 4 overall. So I just want an immediate impact. Obviously, offensive lineman is huge. Like to have your offensive line right is bigger than big, right?
Right.
Bigger than big. So I'm just, but with that top 10, if we were in the mid first round somewhere, I'd be more okay with it. Top 10, I feel like we need someone that's going to make impact. Offensive line, they make impact, but you don't see it. As
Yeah,
you
me
know,
personally, I really don't want to take a tackle at number 7.
right.
I just think that I don't know where Colton Miller's there at left tackle, and Colton Miller's decent. He's he's a solid player.
Right.
At the right tackle, they got a lot of competition. Illuminor played way better than I thought he would.
Right.
We got Brandon Parker back at right tackle. So it's going to be a battle, and even Thayer Mumford. It's going to be a battle at right tackle. I kind of like where we're at tackle. I do want to take an offensive lineman, but I would prefer to wait till the third roundish, and you can get a guard, center,
Right.
And
right.
third round
Yeah.
guard is kind of high, and he can hopefully come in and start.
But yeah. Right. I hear you, bro. I hear you. I'm thinking third round. I want to say we have 2 third-round picks, right? So third round, I'm good. I'm good, man. A center, a center works.
Guard,
a guard works. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
all of that. Yeah. I think we definitely need to address the offensive line. Although they played good last year, I think we need to get some more. So if you can get a nice building block in the third round that can come in and play and challenge for a starting job, I think that's great. I just think with that first pick, I just think, where the defense has been at they've focused a lot on the offense in the off season, which, what is whatever. Hopefully you gotta be able to score. But I just think we just need to go defense.
Right.
What's the big old deal? What's the big old deal, Raider Nation? Yeah. In the heezy, your boy GQ standing there. Hey, we got a special guest in the house,
Town
man.
business.
Hey,
Philly.
Y'all man, is he a Raider fan or a Kings fan? What's going on over there?
Yeah,
bro.
right. Kings fan done showed up, man. The Kings fan, but we talking Raider football today.
Hey, this is a Raider show, man. Put on the Raider hat.
Yeah, we all good, man. We all good, man. For sure, man.
It's all good. We ain't gonna let that slide, though. We gotta,
we ain't gonna let that slide. We gonna talk about that
online.
Right. For sure, man. Okay, so yeah. Okay. We just talking about the draft, man. We talking about the draft. We talking about that first pick, that number 7 pick. Honestly, to me, we got to get it right. I'm not happy with the quarterback. I just feel like we need to address the defense, man. We need to. We obviously need to address the defense. Offensive linemen, to me, it's not as big a problem as people think. For one, we know the offensive line was not nearly as bad as people who said they were. Right. So we know the defense was as bad as people said they were. We all know that. So fix the motherfucking defense, man. Fix the defense. Quit having people cry about the defense. It is a new kind of league to where you got to score a lot of goddamn points. But your defense got to be decent. Our defense ain't got to be the Chicago Bears.
Right.
They ain't got to be the what any great defense in history. They just got to be good enough to give you a shot to get big stops. The offense, man, got to score in the goddamn red zone, man.
Hey, so my understanding is that we got that homeboy from Georgia came through for a visit. He's a defensive tackle. You feel me? Now I know that he had like a lot of off-field issues. He went to jail, all kind of shit like that. And I know the Raiders is known for we known for taking risk. You know what I'm saying on dudes like that. But he could be pretty solid on the defense. I'm not sold on the quarterback either, but you know what I'm saying, the past couple of seasons, our defense was fucking horrendous. You know what I'm saying? So if we can fix that part, the offense will, fall in line. But the defense, that's key. We got to build around Max Crosby. You know what I mean? And we got to put some defenders back there. We got to put some DBs back there that know how to keep up with a receiver. You know what I'm saying? Know how to intercept the ball.
Know how to catch a goddamn ball.
Know how to catch a fucking ball. You feel me? That shit. You know what I'm saying? But if we fix the defense, everything else will be golden. We will be a playoff team. I'm not going to go as far as saying Super Bowl right now, but definitely we could be a playoff team if our defense is good. You know what I'm saying? So we need some beef up front. We need some DBs know how to cover and know how to intercept the ball and shit. You feel me? We got to fix that. And then Josh McDaniels, you feel me? I'm still not sold on dude. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, as long as, you know, we got a good defensive coordinator and some good defensive, you know what I'm saying, some good DBs that can go and do their fucking job and play their assignment, we'll be gravy.
I mean, that's to the fact of the defense, man. They got to get Patrick Graham some players, man. You know, we've been not drafting, but we've been signing a lot of offensive players. I liked a couple of defensive, you know, little middle names that we signed for defense, but they need somebody. They need a boy out there, man. And I think Carter, you know, with his speed and whatever, and leaving the scene, I think he'll be a big factor to help Max and Chandler tie up. He'll tie up some blocks in the middle and get them even more one-on-one because you're gonna have to double team that big dude.
Right. So I was saying, before you guys came, like they got us going Gonzalez, the cornerback, or they got us, or I've seen one have us go Witherspoon, the other cornerback. So those are the two best corners in the draft, or what they consider the two best corners in the draft. So I'm not mad at that because I feel like with Max and with Chandler Jones, even though Chandler Jones was a disappointment from what we thought, but if you look at the second half of the season, I mean, he's in a whole new system. He's a little older. The whole defense is in a new system. He started coming around. You know what I'm saying? He started coming around. He was solid against the run, but he started getting more pressure. It felt like he started getting in where he fit in a little bit better the second half of the season.
It took him a minute.
It took him a minute. Right.
It took him to have help, guys. I keep reiterating this.
Oh, sure.
It took him to have help. He got the help that he needed from Tillery coming. Now, what was the problem with the other cats there that was there before Tillery? I don't know. But the thing is, you got to remember, when Chandler Jones was on Arizona, the Chandler Jones that we got, the reason why we wanted to get him, he wasn't playing on that motherfucking D-line by himself in Arizona.
Right. He had some beasts around him.
He had beasts around him. He had hella beasts. And specifically right next to him, Calais Campbell. You see what I'm saying? So when you got motherfuckers that's taking up space, that's taking up defenders, then that allows you to be your true self. So for whatever reason, he wasn't getting that same thing, the same help, right? So you can feel how you want to feel about that either way, but he wasn't getting that same help until Tillery came. Tillery came, and then you immediately saw the impact. You saw the difference in the gameplay. You saw him able to get that extra step and actually getting home on plays, getting home on sacks, making them tackles in the backfield, shit like that. So I feel like if we make the right move up in the middle, right, with our front seven. Saying back what I was saying about the philosophy of the defense. Yes, we need corners. But our defense isn't predicated to have Deion Sanders type lockdown corners to lock down a receiver for fucking 8, 9, 10 seconds. No, we're supposed to have pressure up front. And our DBs are good enough to hold receivers for a couple seconds, 2, 3, 4 seconds, right? Because by that time, the pressure's supposed to be getting home. The quarterback's supposed to be making fast decisions, getting the ball out of his hand fast. You know what I mean? And allowing our DBs to hold. Now, if our DBs got to hold for 8, 9s, they got to follow receivers all down, go around downfield. They're going to be getting torched. It's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So it has to work together. You see what I'm saying? The pressure, the coverage, all that, you know, it has to go hand in hand. And I feel like they need to make the right move. Do we take a corner? And this is posing the question, do we take a corner, Gonzalez, Witherspoon over Carter? No, I say no. I know most people probably say no. Do we take him over Tyree Wilson if Wilson is available? You know what I'm saying? Right there at 7. I say no as well. I still take Tyree Wilson and fill in that another defensive rusher spot over a DB. Those two for sure off top. Carter or Wilson, if they're available, I'm taking them over DB.
Now the only thing about Carter, I'm saying, because he dope as fuck. But my only concern is, can his ass stay out of trouble?
Right. Well, so this the thing, right? This the thing with the can he stay out of trouble? Who fucking knows? But can anyone stay out of trouble? Right? You feel me? Like, bro, like, and I'm tired of hearing the Vegas thing. No, I don't want to hear that.
Because they can get in trouble.
You can get in trouble in Miami. You can get in trouble in New York. You can get in trouble in Green Bay. God damn it! I don't know.
Motherfuckers will get in trouble in Oakland.
Right.
It ain't shit there.
Right.
That's the Bay, player. Hey, the Bay is different, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the Bay.
Right.
The Bay, let's be real though. You can get in trouble anywhere.
You can get in trouble anywhere, man. If you're gonna get in trouble, you're gonna get in trouble, bro.
Why do people get in trouble in Green Bay? Because the stuff shut down and the stuff closes. You know what I'm saying? The
but you can still find your way into trouble, though.
Yeah.
Anywhere you
don't see it too much, man. You can.
I think what it'll take, though, it'll take some veteran leadership that's around them. You know what I'm saying? It'll take a different kind of culture in the locker room.
This light, B, so they can see you in
that. Just got to do something different, man. I mean, like Carter. Carter, it ain't like he is a felon or nothing. I mean, he was racing his car. Which one of y'all, if y'all had a fast car, didn't race? You know what I'm saying? I mean, unfortunately.
It's an unfortunate stigma though. Like he's a kid, he made a mistake, but damn, we just had a kid that made a similar mistake,
and it was costly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
that was just stupid.
You can't put that on Jalen, but still, just the stigma of having
put that on Jalen. I mean, what Ruggs did. I mean, that was, just be honest, that was just stupid.
It was, but it's the potential that could have. It could have been him. It wasn't. Thank God it wasn't Jalen. It could have been him though, because you're doing now. Now Ruggs. No, actually, let me take that back.
Ruggs doing 150 in a residential.
Yeah. Let me take that back. Let me take that back.
150 around Thor House.
We don't know. We don't know, like Jalen Carter, if he was intoxicated or whatever the case may be, or things like that. So like, I can't put that on him. Ruggs, we know for sure that nigga had like 1,000 shots and then, you know what I mean, was trying to drive. So the scenario is different. You know what I mean? Scenario is different. Jalen Carter probably just having fun, not, faded or nothing, but, they having fun, and a unfortunate thing happened. So,
right.
I get it. I get it.
But as long as he got a group of veteran leadership that's in the locker room that can kind of hold him accountable, he'll be good. He'll be all right.
I think even before that, because once this happens before the draft and you kind of watch your life flash before your eyes, you go from being the number 2 pick to if you catch a case to not being drafted. And I'm hoping that was a wake-up call.
Call.
Yeah. So,
I'm just hoping.
Hey, Q, scared straight. Let's hope he was scared straight.
Sure.
I mean, so for me, if you was gonna be the number 2 pick in the draft, and now you fall to 7, you might fall past 7 if we don't take him, right? But if you do, I mean, he might fuck around and go 3rd or some shit. But
you know who else that happened to?
Can we take him?
Who's that?
You know who else that happened to? I think it was failed drug test before the draft. Warren Sapp.
Yeah.
And Warren Sapp was supposed to go 1-2, but then he fell to like 5, 6, 7 or something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I knew Warren Sapp personally when I lived in Miami, and he was a nutcase then.
Hey, he always. I don't know him, but I could tell he always been a nutcase. Just own one.
Yeah, he always been.
If you haven't seen the show called Young Rock, so the Rock, Dwayne Johnson, he has a show called Young Rock, and it basically just chronicles his story, from a kid growing up, and his dad being a wrestler, everything like that. But it goes into the whole timeline where he was at Miami. Right, and talking about the U, and he talked about Sapp a lot, actually, He said Sapp actually gave him some hella like encouragement and props, like. But Sapp was younger when he was coming in and took his spot. Pretty much, Warren Sapp was the reason why The Rock didn't really make it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because Sapp came in and he was just a fucking phenom. You know what I mean? As a young player, and he took The Rock's spot. But it's just crazy to listen to him talk about, as we're talking about Sapp and how he was. Listen to The Rock talk about Warren Sapp. You know what I mean, on that show, just like how they was in college and shit like that. It's an interesting show. Indeed.
What's crazy as fuck though is like you can tell the difference between a player that come out of Florida and anywhere else because they eat, sleep, and shit football down there in Florida. That's all they do. So they got like hella ballers that come out of there, and they, you know, for the most part, they successful in the NFL.
See,
California, you know, and Nevada, shit, we got ballers too, but
I ain't even gonna let you put a butt on that right now.
I knew
I knew
GQ was gonna put a halt to that.
All love and respect to all our homies, fans, and family from Florida, from the East. But fuck all that noise, man. Cali, we active, homie.
yeah, we active.
I'm not even. It's not even no butt in that, bro. We got hella athletes, just as many athletes come from Florida. Cali is a fucking hotbed.
No, Cali be breeding some dogs though.
Hotbed. Now, positional might be a little different. Us, we're a heavy skill position state. Running backs, receivers,
that's the thing, because Florida
quarterbacks.
They produce a lot of linemen.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they produce a lot of linemen.
We are a skill player.
We produce like all the good ass quarterbacks and shit.
Shit, San Diego, we got 4 Heisman Trophy running backs in Dago, bro. What we talk about? Terrell Davis, Marcus Allen, Reggie Bush, motherfucking Ricky Williams. I mean, like, it's we got dogs. I mean, in Cali, Hall of Famers, gold jacket wearers.
But what I'm going to be looking at in the next couple of years, though, you know, your boy Dion up there in Colorado is about to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see how he develops. We know he can develop players, and we know people want to play for him.
Developing some players.
Yeah, bring some.
Gonna be going to the league.
Bring some to the Raiders.
Bring
some of them to the Raiders. You feel me? We need all talent, all hands on deck.
Yeah, really.
All hands.
All the time.
Hey, GQ,
sir.
I ain't heard nobody talk about Will Anderson, man. Is he still a factor in the top 10? What's going on with that?
Will Anderson is going before us, bro. Will Anderson is going.
He gonna be like
he's not gonna make it.
He gonna be like third or fourth.
He might even be second.
Yeah,
bro.
That's why I didn't mention him, because he's not gonna make it.
He's not making it. Nowhere near us, bro. He ain't getting nowhere near us.
As far as us,
that's why I ain't heard nobody mention him there.
I'm thinking if we don't get that quarterback from Kentucky, that Josh McDaniels is so high on.
I do not like that dude.
I don't like
that dude.
Bro. But apparently McDaniels is high on this dude.
Well, McDaniels is high on a lot of people. If you're listening to the rumors.
But you know what's funny is this was funny, because we can sit here and talk about all these dudes, right? And we can give as much as any of these mock drafts, because I actually saw a mock draft that fool went number 1. Swear to God, bro. Number one in some recent mock draft like yesterday.
And got Richardson on board.
Right.
He gonna get snatched. Richardson gonna get snatched off first.
Because we not looking at the potential moves. They're saying like it could be 4 quarterbacks that go.
I saw one mock draft that had 4 quarterbacks going 1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
Like, bro.
Hey, mind you, we still got the kid from Cal that's on the practice squad. He pretty decent.
I like that. I like Chase Garbers, bro. I like Chase Garbers, bro. I like Chase Garbers, bro. I really do. I'm good with Chase Garbers.
That's Jimmy G ain't gonna be that dude.
He gonna be the dude until he not the dude.
He gonna be the dude till he not. And that was a good answer. He
like that.
Not the dude.
But I can't do nothing but put the positivity in there, man. I'm not gonna be one of these people that kill us before the season starts.
I got you, but at the same time, I just looked at his entire fucking career.
Yeah, and in his career, when he stayed healthy the entire season, they went to the Super Bowl. So that's the Jimmy I'm banking on.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm banking on to stay healthy the whole season and take us to the Super Bowl, Jimmy. I ain't gonna focus on the other Jimmys.
But it gotta be the offensive line though.
Our
offensive line got to protect it.
Our offensive line is legit.
And like
offensive
you,
line is good.
man, thank you. The offensive line, decent.
I don't see what
They decent.
It's a top 10 on line, B.
You really think so?
It's not even think
Ooh,
so.
Look at the numbers.
I don't know if it's facts. I think it was 11.
I think there was 11.
No,
it was 11.
It was
11.
It was 11 in the run and 10 in the pass.
So
Vice versa.
So you know why
10 and a half.
So you know why I'm thinking? It was probably because Carr wasn't successful with that line.
Right. Well,
Yeah,
then you have that. So you put a quarterback who can move a little.
Jimmy G's a different quarterback because he know how to make plays with his feet. Carr, he was literally a statue, but that's how he's been his entire career.
And he has.
Carr got sacked 27 times.
Yeah.
Carr only got sacked 27 times.
What's that?
Carr only got sacked 27 times.
Only got sacked. And look,
quarterbacks got sacked like 44.
He got sacked a lot less than a lot of other quarterbacks. But the crazy thing about his sacks is half of those sacks were his fault.
Yeah.
Yeah. Held on to the ball too long.
You know
Didn't see no open receivers.
Half of those sacks
you
is
got
his
Josh
fault.
Jacobs. I was just on the side chilling. You ain't tossed the ball to him, nothing. So yeah, Carr,
he gone, so I ain't even worried about him no more. Thank God.
Yeah.
2 or 3 seasons too late, but whatever is what it is.
So I'm just putting some faith in Jimmy G, and hopefully that he get the job done.
Let's go. We putting faith in him. Let's do it.
We're glad GQ turned you around over there, B.
You feel me? Hey, he said he glad I turned you around over here. Hey, like I said, he the man until he ain't. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna keep it straight like that. I mean,
at this point, we just gotta win some fucking games.
You feel me?
Man,
so Jimmy G's that dude right now that he just go be that dude.
Whoever they put out there, man.
Hey, you know who Jimmy G can be? Jim Plunkett.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
I mean, literally, he really literally can be like almost the exact same
storyline, right?
Same storyline.
Drafted by the same team, traded to the same team, came in from the same team.
But the difference between Jimmy G and Carr is that Jimmy G understands Josh McDaniel's system.
No. Yes, that's true. So I'm not saying no. That's one of the differences. The difference I was thinking is that Jimmy G through his career as a winner. I don't care how he everyone calls him crap and says all that shit. He finds ways to win games.
He was playing with the Niners.
I don't care.
Got the natural hate for the 49ers.
Yeah, no, but their own fans talk that shit about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I just talk shit about their team no matter what, 100% of the time. Fuck them fuckers. Exactly.
Fuck them.
Exactly.
Everybody in the chat, put a fucking Niners in the chat if you're here with us. Go ahead and drop that fucking Niners.
Fuck Niners.
Hell yeah. So I just hope is like there's so much hope to be had. I'm not even looking at the record, the 6-11 or whatever the fuck we were, but literally 4 or 5 of those games we were supposed to win, we just gave away. Just fuck it, take this W, right? So
lost a lot of
winnable games because even the games we lost, it wasn't like
there you go. Thank you, D Menace. Thank you, D Menace. So we gotta put that up all night.
Yes, sir.
So we're not like we were crap because our record said we were crap, but we're not that far away from turning that record right around.
But if you really trip,
if
you really trip, all the other teams in our division was crap too, except for the Chiefs.
Right? Yeah. Like I said, there was gonna be. Like honestly, I told everyone the Donkeys was crap, pure crap. Donkeys were pure crap. The Chargers and old fucking pimple face fucking Herbie, whatever the fuck his name is. Right. He ain't never done nothing either, man.
Sherbert ice cream over there.
So
I'm excited about the season coming up, though.
I'm excited about the season. I'm excited about the draft. Now, obviously, no matter what happens and who we take, we finna ride with them because that's what we do, right? That's what we do, man.
Right.
I've been looking at other people's YouTubes and other Raider fans put comments and shit, and I've literally seen because we name off all these people who we may or may not pick. What happens if we end up CJ Stroud drops to 5 and we trade up to 5 and take CJ Stroud? Well, then I got to ride with CJ Stroud next year because he's not going to start this year, but I got to ride with him being the guy. What happens if we take Paris Johnson Jr., the offensive lineman? I've heard people say, oh man, if we draft a fucking offensive lineman, I'm gonna fucking rip up my Raider. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, but if you know,
I literally heard people say that shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Notice we say that, people say that shit every year,
Right?
and they still with us.
Well, they need to leave. They need to leave.
Yeah, you need to get that shit together.
Yeah, it's a frustration of being a Raider fan, but we ain't finna say no stupid
We don't
shit
jump
like
no
that.
ship though.
We don't.
Like when we make all the horrible picks that we've made in the first round, I be pissed, like pissed off.
No, you can be pissed.
But then by the end of the night, the next day, I'm trying to find all the positives about this player, and hopefully this shit work out.
Yeah,
hopefully it work out, man. I mean, we can name them off for the last 20 years.
Hey, Thor, and then I'm in the street talking shit about him, like, yeah, well, whatever. Nah, he cool. It's gonna work out. Nah, we good. And I'm defending the horrible pick that I know was a horrible pick. You know what I'm saying?
All day we defend these horrible ass picks.
Yeah, I mean,
shit. You know what I'm saying?
But I really need this to work out.
I still defend his fat, hungry, biscuit eating ass. I'm still defending his ass.
I defend him. I think he should have been in a better environment. Yep. You know, he should have had a better. You know what I mean? They have no mentorship.
Jamarcus Russell.
Man, look here. Look here, man. Yeah, I was for Jamarcus when he was a Raider. Once he ate his way out the league, and GQ, to what you said, he should have had better mentorship. Yeah, we are a dysfunctional franchise. and it just is what it is. Only song on 5, and I need you to swim with it.
Yeah, like a motherfucker.
Yeah, bro. I'm acting like we that stable ass spot. It's just you come here, man. You get high, but come play good. And if you don't, fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hey. So
me and Thor damn near got in the fights behind Jamarcus, man.
Bro, we did in Raider games.
And at Raider games, which is crazy.
At Raider games in the Coliseum. In the Coliseum.
First, when they wanted him to start, and I think we were starting McCown, they wanted him to start, so then they'd be booing McCown.
And we were in the middle of winning the game.
Right.
Dude, shit crazy. She was
Bro,
crazy.
we're in the middle of a game that we winning. And they booing that fool. I mean, shit like that. Oh, look at this. The Gaffler in the building, baby. Yeah. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Man, town business, baby, all day. All day. Hey, Vega, he is a bum now, but he, you know, when he was on our team, we had a ride with him, man.
He was riding with him.
We had a ride with him, man. He gone now, so yeah, he was a bum. But at the time, we had a ride with him, man. I mean, we had a ride with all these dudes, bro.
I mean, shit, we done had some horrible quarterbacks. Carson Palmer.
Off the couch. Carson Palmer came off the couch.
Hey, and then everything that happened, it was all Carson Palmer's fault.
It wasn't his fault. What's his name got hurt?
And Hugh Jackson had no choice.
Campbell.
Yeah. Jason Campbell, because we was going to the playoffs that year if he don't get hurt.
Hugh Jackson had Jason Campbell playing like goddamn,
like he was the boy, like he was him.
Yeah,
man.
And then that was McFadden's best season too.
And then he broke apart.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We always have unfortunate injuries. You know what I mean? Like whenever we about to do something, the main people get hurt. Like it's been some crazy shit. You look back into it, like we will always have a major injury to a motherfucker that we like can't get hurt. Like
come to think of it, even when I look at coaches, fuck, Hugh Jackson really did the damn thing with us, and then after that, his coaching career just went like downhill.
Yep.
Like Al dying was like one of the worst things that could ever happen to the organization.
Man, Al dying was awful.
was bad.
Yeah, that was bad.
I remember that
in the middle of the season with no replacement plan, no plan in place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And just left it to Mark.
Like, they didn't trust Mark Davis to even be around the organization. So,
but then you leave him the team,
dude. Huh?
But then you leave him the team, though.
Yeah,
that was
it's your
crazy.
son, though. It's your son, though. Like,
well, then you gotta have him in there with you. Then,
yeah,
you gotta teach him some stuff.
Hey, I thought he was gonna live to be 182, bro.
Shit, we all did.
Yeah.
We thought he was gonna live as long as Jerry Jones.
I tell you what though, Mark no business. If he don't know football, he no business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's running the business to make money. You know what I mean? He don't know football, but he know money. So it seems like, you know.
As much as I hate it.
What's that got to do with us, GQ?
Right.
As much
what's that got to do with the fans, bro?
As much as I hated us moving out of Oakland, but I gotta say that.
Man, you gotta say what?
Him moving the team to Las Vegas just increased the worth of the organization.
Man, fuck all that.
Hey, amen, Q. Amen. Amen.
And you know, I'm Oakland till I die. You know what I'm saying? But
fuck all that.
It was a good business move in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Because if we were still in Oakland right now, I tell you this.
What would you say? What you got to say?
We weren't gonna get no new stadium. Not unless the city of Oakland was going to pay for it. The city of Oakland wasn't going to pay for it because
Oakland definitely wasn't going to pay for no stadium. No,
Oakland wasn't going to pay
agree with that.
Stadium, and they shouldn't. They shouldn't.
They shouldn't. I agree with that too. I agree with that too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
I totally agree with that too.
They had to do what they had to do, and you know, real Raiders. You know, we either follow or we don't. There was a whole bunch of people that jumped ship, but we didn't. The people that's sitting at this table with you and everybody that's in the chat, we didn't leave. We still here.
Right.
Man.
Yeah. We still mad at that shit. You still mad at that shit?
Mad at that shit. I'm still mad at that shit.
Yeah.
But if it had to be a choice of paying for a stadium or paying for my union brothers and sisters that be out there in the city of Oakland trying to fix potholes and shit and keep the city running, I'd rather them pay the city workers.
And I'd rather them stayed in Oakland and figure some other shit out and kept people working. You know what I'm saying? In the stadium, you know what I mean? And pushing like that. And
stadium was bad shape though. They got like
horrible. It was horrible, but it was ours.
Yeah, it was ours though. It was a shitty stadium. We loved it.
Hey, that's why we have no home field advantage now. And I don't see that happening for a while.
Yeah, that's right.
That's why it's like people, it's a parade on Vegas from other team fans, which is just crazy and hurtful to see.
So even though we all hated the move, but business sense, it was smart on that end, but I still hate the shit though. But it was a smart business move.
Yeah, we just stayed there. We just kept having niggas get hurt every season on that broke ass field with the baseball and the football and the baseball, and that's probably why we kept having injuries and kept having losing niggas every year.
Because we was playing in dirt until November.
Goddamn baseball field. I mean, and that's the shit that keep hurting my heart, seeing niggas get hurt. As a player, the field that you play on, homie, even if they would have just bought a new field or whatever, I don't know, nigga, but. That shit was crazy. I mean,
now to be honest,
QM has a question for you, real quick.
I'm on Screwdriver.
Damn, that's an old ass 1960 drink and shit. OG shit, bro. OG shit.
Hey, but real talk though, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm out here in Vegas right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here for a convention. I've been here since Monday. I leave late Thursday night. But shout out to my brothers for bringing me through, though. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I got to go back to Oakland at the end of the week, but shit, it's good being out here, you know what I'm saying? Talking this Raider shit, you feel me? Doing what the fuck we love to do, though, you feel me? This shit's dope as fuck.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And this is my first time being in Vegas, too. I ain't never been in this shit before until
Really?
this week.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, no way.
Right.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm Oakland. You know what I'm saying? I don't go nowhere outside of that, really.
Mm.
We're glad you're able to spread your wings a little bit, player. You know what I'm saying? We're glad you're able to spread your wings a little bit, man. You got to fuck with us, man. We moves around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you know what's funny is when he just said that, and then he said, "I'm Oakland." Like, it's funny. I used to know this one cat, and he was probably this back when I went to Laney College. You from Oakland, so you know Laney. And he was probably at the time, it's probably like 10, 12 years ago. At the time, he was probably like about 27, 28. We was talking one day, and he was like, yeah, like Laney was about the furthest he ever went, and he knew homies who had never been past about 4 blocks of their little area in the town. And he was like, yeah, Laney about a mile from the house, and this is about the farther. I'm like, bruh. You know, because I remember like, oh yeah, I'm about to shoot back out in Richmond. I'm about to shoot, and then I'm gonna shoot over to my folks in Vallejo. And he like, oh yeah, I'm like, but you don't never like nothing. Right. He like, bro, nah, we don't. I'm like, man,
I know cats from the West,
yeah,
that don't go past the Coliseum.
Man, growing up, man, we gotta expand horizons, man. I feel it,
bro. You
ain't
nothing
wrong with it, but I like everybody to see a little something else, man.
Hey,
you know what I'm
hey,
saying? It's a big world.
It said ditch the conference and hang out on the strip.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. Okay.
I'm gonna go see Allegiant Stadium because I ain't seen it. You feel me? So I want to see what the new house look like. You feel me? But other than that, yeah,
we'll talk after the show, man.
Yeah, we'll talk. Yeah, but you gotta have to come out to a game or something, man. You out there talking it was a good business decision and all that shit. Better bring your ass to a motherfucking game.
I'm gonna bring my ass to a game.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold you to it, dog. We're gonna hold you to that shit, dog. You gotta do something. We gotta do something, bro.
At least come to some away games. I know people earlier was talking about that Miami game this year.
Tap in with us, man. We'll show you a good time wherever we at, man. Just hanging out.
Get out to Miami and shit, bro.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I lived in Miami for a minute, so I've been to like a lot of those games down there. You know what I'm saying? When the Raiders went to go play the Dolphins and shit.
Hey, Q, you know we playing Chirac again this year.
Oh, do we?
Chicago?
Huh?
Yeah, do we? That's a good run if it's in like September.
Yeah, as long as it's in like September, early October.
I ain't never did no snow before.
No, I don't plan on doing a game of snow. I'm not traveling to go to the snow for a game. I will travel to go to the snow to like snowboard or toboggan or something, whatever they slide down the hill or something on a sled. But I'm not trying to go to where it's 7 degrees and snowing to go to a game.
Like Green Bay, like minus 32 degrees and shit.
Bro, yeah, nah. Wherever I go.
You snowboard, Q?
No.
Actually, I've never have. But I'm just saying. I will get on the sled and slide down the hill, though.
All right. Hey, I meant to ask. I'm just curious. I do. I snowboard, so yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. I mean, I tried out. I know a couple partners that do it.
Yeah.
I have another question for you, Q.
Oh, for sure, yeah. For those that don't know,
so when you travel, like we travel to games and shit, right? When you
for
travel,
those that don't know, you can get liquor on the plane legally.
2 years ago taught us the trick. Hell of years ago. He was like, you can bring the little minis, you can bring shots. Because whatever, it's under 2 you
it's
bring
under
shots.
3.5 ounces.
We was on a flight to Chicago and I was sitting there. So my wife had to sit, she was sitting in the back. I was sitting, my mom and a couple of my cousins, we were all in the same row. or like right across. There was 3 across, and I was at the end of the row, and she was in the back, and Q happened to be on the same flight, and Q damn near always missed flights, but he came running on last second. Him and Dave Case. And so he was on the back, and so he had told me we had all these shots, but we were all up in the front. So me and my cousin, so Q was like back behind, and he was like, she was like, oh man, all the shots. He was like, oh I got, and he had a sock full of shots. He was passing it over the thing. Full of shots, man. You go. We've been on flights. It'd be all Raider fans. Raider fans take care of each other. It'd be so fun, bro.
That's the thing, though, bro.
It'd be so fucking fun.
Raider Nation travels so fucking deep, and it's like no matter where you go, you always gonna see another Raider fan, and they gonna take care of you.
Yeah,
that's just how we operate.
Yeah.
I don't see no other fan base operators like we do.
Yeah,
nowhere.
Yep. That's why you gotta expand your horizons. You gotta expand your horizons.
Exactly. And get out there and see what's out there, man.
Yeah, we don't do like them Buffalo Bills and shit and be like, you know what I'm saying, throwing each other on top of tables in the snow and shit. Nah, that's that ugly shit. We don't do that. Well, our tailgates be dope as fuck though.
Hey Thor, before we tap out, man, we gotta talk about the Josh Jacobs situation.
Okay. All right, we got about 7-8 minutes left. So,
right. Hey, so is he like holding out of camp and shit? Like he ain't gonna show up?
I don't think so.
Let me say this. So
when you
sign players to the franchise tag, players don't like that. Players want a long-term deal with some guaranteed money over a few years. But when you sign a player to a franchise tag, they usually never show up for the mini camps and all that shit. Rarely. And Josh Jacobs came out and said, if you want to treat me like the hero, then pay me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
But if we going for it, then okay. Okay, I'll take this franchise. But I've been saying it. I don't know if anybody's heard me on the other couple shows, but I would like to work on a long-term deal for him because it'll probably give us some cap relief for this for 23.
Right.
You know, but I just think it's par for the course when you sign a player to a franchise tag. He ain't showing up for minicamp.
Right.
No.
Right. So let me piggyback on that. I feel the exact same way. When people are all tripping on, I'm like, first, I don't think it's any need to trip on that because it just wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like, well, if you franchise me, you already realize I'm the franchise, basically.
Right.
So
right.
So why I'm not showing up to that shit? You think about the Aaron Rodgers and all these dudes who never, like, bruh. But let's be real. You know what they did to Josh Jacobs last year? They made him play in the Hall of Fame game. They made him play in preseason. But none of these other dudes did. And I felt like that's what kind of fucked us the first 3-4 games of the year. Like, none of these dudes played in the system together. None of them really played at all. So they out there fucking up. And it looked horrible.
Yeah.
Right? But and then on top of it, you in the first 3 games where you was fucking up doing that, you wasn't even running Josh Jacobs. Because he led the league in rushing. But if you would have gave him them carries the first 3 games, he would have obliterated the league in rushing, right? Yeah. So now he like, well, man, I'm cool. I'm the franchise, motherfucker. I could.
And on top of that, you had a chance to. He was a first-round pick, so you had a chance to give him the 5th-year option. They declined it. It was $8 million. They declined it. Mm-hmm. So then you rode him and found out he basically was. I mean, him and Devontae, your best players on offense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now you franchise him. Now you got to give him 11. So he already looking at you kind of sideways. I don't think there's any way he holds out come regular season. Hopefully, they can get him to a long-term deal. But I definitely think he'll be there when it's time to do what it's time to do.
I'm confident they're gonna give him a long-term deal. They got to.
Well, I mean, I feel you. They should. They should.
I agree with that.
It sounds good, right? Q, it sounds
Right,
good.
yeah, it sounds
And
good.
they
Sounds great.
should. They should.
They ain't even been in negotiations.
I'm not confident in nothing with these dudes. I'm just not. However, but how much do you pay him? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like to not handcuff the team. How
Right.
much will he take? You got to find a medium. Like, how much will he take and be
I mean,
happy?
so my thing is, the franchise tag is for a running back is like $10, $11 million, right? I'm saying if you give him, I don't know, at least $20 million guaranteed, that's basically.
So this is what I'm saying with the guaranteed money and with the signing, not signing, but the incentives. So see, I'm not a salary cap. There's like the cap numbers in the group, whatever. There's all these guys that do that, and I know you can give people incentives that don't count against the cap and shit like that, right?
You can front load it, back load it.
Like, oh, we'll give you 13 a year, but we'll give you these easy ass incentives to basically you need to stay healthy and you need to hit 1,000 yards. It's like, which ain't shit if you getting them carries every game.
Right.
And with that, if you reach this, you get an extra $1 million. If you reach this, you get an extra $1 million. So now it's really like $15 million a year, but it's not hitting your cap that hard.
Right.
I think that and we trying to win. We trying to keep the cap down. You saw we brought Devontae in. You saw we went out and got Jimmy G to try to be a bridge or to be whoever. He wins games. We like that. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I think that he's a Raider. He's been a Raider. He proved he's a Raider through all this shit. So you could come at him, but you got to come at him right. I just don't think there's necessarily urgency at the moment because the shit don't got to be done till like June. Till June, right?
Right.
They don't be done till like June, so I don't think there's necessarily urgency. And again, he's like, motherfucker, I'm a franchise. So I ain't going to that shit. Y'all made me go to motherfucking the Hall of Fame game and play.
Right.
We got Abdullah. We got Zamir White.
I like Zeus.
The reason why we got Zeus in the first place, because he was going to be that dude if something were to ever happen to Jacobs.
What happened last year?
Yeah.
I was riding Zeus. What happened last year, though? It was some games he wasn't even active.
I mean,
so because we have too many running backs.
Them was the games that
there was some games he wasn't active, and if he was that dude,
they was running.
He would not been not active, bro. I'm just saying.
And who was the other dude?
Brandon Bolden.
Bolden.
He couldn't breathe out Brandon Bolden. Come on, I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I was pushing for Zeus to get carries last year because I like the way he runs. Yeah. He runs hard. He a big dude. He bigger than people think. He like 6'1". He bigger than people think. But they said he had problems reading the hole and certain other shit in practice. I mean,
okay.
Josh Jacobs had 27 carries. That motherfucker had 1.
right.
I hear you. Like, I don't know. Something wasn't right.
So that being said, is get a deal done with Josh.
I'm just saying the dude is young and the dude runs hard. I love that. Because if you lock him in at say $20 million guaranteed, get the signing bonus right, then we can have some extra salary cap room for this year or next year. They know how to play with these numbers, man.
Bro, the salary cap is almost a myth. They know how to work all that shit, man. They know how to work all that shit and do all that shit right, man.
Let's hope so.
But if you don't, this is my thing. If you don't re-sign him and he plays on this franchise tag, I think next year, if he stays healthy and has another good year, he either gonna tear your head off or he out of there.
Yeah,
right.
I'm with you.
So y'all gonna make me play on this? You already didn't fifth-year option me.
You got to be the first
on a contract, and then you franchise me.
I also wonder what the relationship.
Y'all don't like me like y'all say y'all do.
I wanted to know what the relationship is between him and Coach McDaniels, because Josh Jacobs had tweeted some shit on Twitter you know, and it seemed like he was just like hella pissed off. Like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? He just frustrated at Josh Jacobs because Josh McDaniels, but whatever it is, I hope that, you know, whatever fucked up relationship they got, they can pull that shit together so we can win some fucking games. That's all I'm hoping for.
I don't know what that was about. I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, I don't do the Twitter shit, my brother. I don't know the Twitter shit. I don't know.
You didn't have no quotes and nothing. We need quotes if you're gonna say something happened. What happened? I don't know.
I mean, I'm just going off the shit that they, you know what I'm saying, put up there on ESPN and all them other, you know what I'm saying, stupid ass networks.
Right. And half of them be stupid as fuck. And then there's just whenever I feel like for us, especially for the Raiders, especially, whenever there's any little whatever, they're gonna run with it, and it's gonna be a problem. So,
but he seemed clearly frustrated. A lot of those guys seem clearly frustrated.
Well, and this is the funny thing to me, and I hate to be an asshole to Josh, because I love Josh Jacobs, but motherfucking, it's not even Josh, so I'm not gonna say it's Josh. Just all these NFL motherfuckers, and why we got to pay so much for season or for tickets to games or whatever it may be. Motherfucking, you getting $10 million a year. Quit crying to some extent, man. And I hear you. I know, Q, what you already finna say. You finna go pee, so good. I'll say it while you gone to pee. Motherfucking, go get your money. Whatever you can get, go get it. I ain't mad at no one for getting their money. However, when you getting $10 million a year, motherfucking stop crying.
You feel me?
I mean, to some extent, but I understand motherfucking 15 million and 10 million is $5 million difference, but you finna be all right. I mean, and because Josh Jacobs to me seems like a good, smart dude. Like he's not gonna go fuck off his bread, right?
Right.
So if you getting $10 million, $11 million, whatever it is, and you ain't fucking off your bread like that, you finna be okay. You finna be okay. You finna be. Go ahead, Q. I don't know if you heard that, but go ahead. I know your argument, but go ahead.
I mean, hey man, Josh Jacobs in the union, man. I'm in the union. You know, okay. Hey, I'm a UPS driver. Them people that work for them other companies, they think that I make too much money. My boss think I make too much money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think I don't make enough. I think I need a raise.
I don't think you make enough either.
I think I need a really good raise.
I'm a union dude too.
You heard me? You know, so I'm all for people getting their money, and when it's your time to shine, and when your time is hot, when the skillet is hot, you got to get it. You know,
hey, Q, you know I'm with you. You act like I wasn't on the picket line with you before,
yeah. Are you us?
And I'm with all that. I'm with all that. But when you're talking about $10 and $11 million, it's kind of hard for me to start hearing the other.
Hey, Thor, that motherfucker Lamar Jackson over there turning down 130, 150 million guaranteed. So you feel me?
Right.
I mean, motherfuckers.
At the same time, he ain't even working with no agent.
Yeah.
His mama is his agent.
What I'm saying, even with that, they offering 130 and 150. I don't know the parameters. I don't know all the extra shit. We talking about Josh Jacobs 10. This dude over here working with 130, 150 guaranteed.
When you represent yourself, it could go one or two ways. It could go all bad or it could go all good. And
yeah.
I've seen that represented themselves. One of those players, and as a matter of fact, he played for the Niners. And he had a decent contract when he represented himself. Everybody else, all bad contracts. You know what I'm saying? So Lamar Jackson's like fucking himself right now. You feel me? He's going to get him an agent.
I feel he need an agent too. And if he get 150, 200 million guaranteed, I mean, what's 2%? I mean, what's 2%?
I mean, he could be like Ricky Williams and go get represented by Master P. You feel me?
Jalen Hurts just got about $1.79 or something guaranteed.
That's too funny. He said Master P.
You said Jalen Hurts contract.
Ooh,
Jalen Hurts signed yesterday. He got about $1.79 guaranteed, 255 million
off today.
Yeah. Yeah, and Lamar loving that.
Yeah, for sure. Really though.
And here's the thing, man. I bitch and complain about it, but we know that you keep going, it's gonna keep going and going and going.
Oh, for
And
sure.
I'm to be quite honest, you know who gets screwed more is us. That screws us more than
I agree.
anyone.
I agree.
That screws us more than anyone, bro. But that's the world, man. The world in general, anyway, man. That's beyond the football conversation.
Man, because Thor, you remember when Extra Value meals used to be $2.99?
Man, bruh.
You remember when gas used to be $1 something?
I remember when gas used to be 99 cents, 89,
Bro,
79. I remember
bro,
that
shit
shit.
crazy.
Shit, I
You go
remember
get an Extra Value meal, they want like $15, dude. That shit.
I remember 59, 79, 99 at Taco Bell, bruh.
Yeah, 99-cent Whoppers.
Right.
Gas is like
this shit crazy right now, man. So
crazy, bro. Right. So I know. And we, you know what we starting to sound like? Motherfucking our old ass parents who used to say
old people. Yeah,
all
for sure.
that shit, bro. All that shit.
Hey man, I cross the bridge every day, man. That shit's $7.
Wow.
I remember when the shit was $1 when I first started driving. 30 years ago. It was $1.
Good, my union reimbursed me for everything right now because I could afford that shit.
I need some union reimbursement for that shit, boy. No joke.
Yeah.
For sure, man. Too crazy.
Jalen Carter, though, number 7, man. Get another D tackle to help out Max and them. And
I love
GQ.
it. I love it. All right, we about to get out of here. We're about to get out of here. Everyone give you want. Q, you want Jalen Carter at 7 if he falls.
I want Jalen Carter at 7, but let me say this to GQ. You right. And you said it at the time. Chandler Jones played better once they got Tillery in the middle, somebody who was really doing something and causing some havoc and making motherfuckers come get him and taking some of the pressure off.
Right.
But for 3 years, $51 million, I don't give a fuck. I need you to get a sack every other game or something. I don't care if I'm in the middle. G, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Hey, that's what I'm saying too. Like if he
available, he ain't no rookie. He a boy, man. He's supposed to be able to take that dude and get up off of that. Sometimes
if he available, let's get him. I don't care what he did in the offseason, whatever it was. When you put on that Raider uniform, you come and play for us. You help us win games. That's it.
I need to get busy.
Get your money. Let's get these wins. We all gotta go.
Right.
I mean, make tackles. Everybody get interceptions. Nigga, make score touchdowns. All the shit. I need all hands on deck.
Hey, Charles Woodson said it best. Work hard, make plays.
Hey, make plays, motherfucking make plays, man. Make plays. So at number 7, if Jalen Carter falls to us, without question, I want Jalen Carter. However, if he's not there, I'm good with Gonzalez or Witherspoon. I'm good with either one. Outside of that, I just support whoever we get. If we get an offensive, if we get Paris Johnson Jr. or Skoraski or however the hell you say his name as an offensive lineman, I'm gonna be like, but okay, I'm gonna rock with them. Let's go. Let's go. Because they're talking about, I think the Skoraski dude or however you say his name, they expect him to be a beast of a run blocker, especially. So now you holler at Josh Jacobs like, hey, look, we drafted this dude who's a beast of a lineman to help with the run. And maybe Josh Jacobs starts saying, okay, you trying to help out a little bit. And then we went all D and we go all D after that pretty much. I could be okay with that draft. I could be. But I don't know. I would love Jalen Carter if he falls to us. I just don't know if he does. For some reason, I think he ends up still going like 3 or 5 or something. So I don't know. Where are you at, GQ?
Defense.
Defense.
It don't matter to me. Really don't matter to me. Okay. We got, you know what I mean. Anybody that's going to be in that top spot there, whether that's Tyree or Carter or Gonzalez or whoever, you feel me, has to be an impact player. Of course, talent wise, Carter, I mean, that should be the consensus. You know what I mean? If Carter's there, you almost can't pass it up, but it don't really matter to me. You know what I mean? It's just got to be an impact player, man.
Right. I mean, it don't matter as long as the player works out too. Get it right, bro. Get it right, man.
You can,
if Carter's available, let's get him. If not, get the best player available. As long as they come in and help us win games.
Amen. We all just want to win. Just win, baby.
Yeah.
Just win, baby.
Period.
We appreciate everyone who's been here tonight. D Menace, Cool Kev, man. I know the Gaffler from the town was in here earlier, the homeboy, man. My wife Melissa been in here. I know Shanada was in here. There's been a few people up in here. We appreciate y'all. Again, we got to get back to getting on a regular schedule show and stuff. You know, but it's busy times, man. Hopefully the draft's coming up. I know Q is gonna be out here draft weekend. Maybe we'll do some special shows during draft time and stuff.
For sure,
that would be great. I'm thinking Thursday night. I know for sure I'm going to the Black Hole draft party.
GQ, I'm out there next week.
Yeah, Q out here next week. Q out here next week for sure, man. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So we doing it up, man. We're doing it for the draft.
Out here more often too for some work shit, but I'm gonna definitely slip through whenever I can.
Hey, bro, I know you don't get out too much. Hey, Q, tell them, bro, Spirit, bro, you can get cheap flights out here, man. You just
cheap flights. You just got to know how to pack, know how to maneuver, man. Yeah, you can get some, especially on some $19 and $40 one way, bro. You just got to tap in, bro.
Yeah, for sure, man. So
definitely do what to do.
Draft party is going to be on and cracking, man. D Menace, I don't know if you coming up this way for the draft or not. I know D Menace a few hours from here down in SoCal area. He about 2.5 hours, I think, from up here. If you get up this way, hit me up, bro. Tap in. You know what I'm saying, man. Again, we love y'all. Thank you guys for being here.
Hey, Melissa said Spirit forever. They gonna get you there. Your plane probably gonna be delayed a little bit, but they gonna get you there.
They finna get you there, man. Yeah,
the masks are not going to drop.
It is the Airbus.
Hey, bro, it's so plain in the motherfucker, but they'll get you here, man. They'll get you. They'll get you where you gotta go. Oh, good. All right, y'all. We up out of here, man. We appreciate you guys for being here all night, baby.
Nothing, baby.
Raiders, baby. Yay.
Oh, yeah.